Hey y'all, this is Audra Hicks with Simply Home, your Tennessee realtor. I wanted to talk about Hendersonville, Tennessee. It's called the City by the Lake. So stay tuned because I put the real in real estate. So, wanted to talk about all about Hendersonville, Tennessee in this video today and give you a lot of great information to maybe help make your choice on moving here to Tennessee and where you want to be located. Now, I have a lot of clients that moved here from California and other places where they're used to having things to do and water, you know, the ocean and things. So, Hendersonville is called the City by the Lake. Because there's Old Hickory Lake with a lot of marinas, and I'm going to go over that here in a moment. But there's many things to do, different school systems, depending on if you want to be over by the lake, on the lake side versus being on the other side of Hendersonville. So you have different school systems, but they're all in Sumner County, so you can't go wrong there. So Hendersonville is known for being the city by the lake. We had a boat. We kept it Drake's Creek Marina for about 14 years maybe. We sold it year before last, I believe, when we bought another RV. So we wanted to take to the roads and you know, go by land instead of water to go do family vacations and things. So we decided to finally sell our boat a couple of years ago. Now, we did have so much fun. We kept it at Drake's Creek Marina. There are 3 marinas in Hendersonville. 2 of them have dry stack storage too, so all you got to do is let them know ahead of time and they'll splash your boat and get it ready for you. So you just show up after that, get in, take off, and then at the end of the day you bring it back and cover it up and they will put it back up the next day. So that's how that works. Plus they have wet slips available. So they may not have any available. Usually they have waiting lists too. So Drake's Creek Marina, that is down Saunders Ferry Road. And then you have Creekside Marina. That one's been there for years too. And it does not have dry stack, so it's all wet slips there. And then you have Anchor High Marina on down a little ways, and that one actually has Anchor High has a place to, it has dry stack as well, but it also has a restaurant on the water, which is awesome. We used to love to get in our boat at Drake's Creek, go around the peninsula over to Anchor High, go in and, you know, dock it, go in and pull in and eat. And I think at that time, Girly, our other doggy, she's passed since then, but she used to love to go boating. Stewie, the one that's 11 and a half, our Labradoodle. Now we have Sheldon. He never got to go boating. But Stewie used to love to go out with Girly on the water and go boating. So we would go dock, give them a good shaded place with our Bimini, go out and check on them all the time. There was another place across the way in Old Hickory, Sam's Sports Grill, that you could take your fur babies in a certain area and eat there, and they bring them out ice water and things like that. So that was cool. So many places that you can go on the water. I mean, you can go on downstream to Gallatin, Mount Juliet, go all the way around. 4th of July, there's fireworks, things like that. Boat parades, Christmas boat lights and things like that. It's so cool, the water. And if you like that, a lot of, like I said, my California clients love it because they can eat, sleep, shop, work, play all in Hendersonville and not really have to leave, unless they need to go, you know, to Nashville or Gallatin or somewhere, you know. So they're all within 10-15 minutes. Nashville from there is, you know, about 30 minutes, depending on where you are in Hendersonville too, and the traffic especially. Hendersonville has so many subdivisions, communities, and things to do, including the streets of Indian Lake for shopping and dining out with the family. Now, in Hendersonville, that is the area that we usually go to eat. I mean, you have Sam's Club there. My office at Simply Home, I have an office that I have inside of Simply Home, so it's right there on Saundersville Road, so close to everything. I love my home office as well, where I'm at today. So Hendersonville is a good central located area to be in different places in no time. Now we just got Costco, which came in, opened up about a week and a half ago. So that's cool. We love our Costco. Had to go, the closest one to us in Portland was about an hour in Mount Juliet, or the West Nashville, which was about an hour, but we preferred the newer one in Mount Juliet. Now it's Hendersonville. So we're thankful. It's 25 minutes from our home. So that's what we love to do there. So you can park in the square and walk to the restaurant of your choice. You can go shopping, and you can go to the movies because there's a movie theater there. You can go out boating for the day and dock to eat on the water, which I just told you. I wrote some notes. I'm trying to go over them so I don't miss anything or forget what I was saying here. So it is still a growing community. There are things still building there. Many different neighborhoods. There are apartments there as well within walking distance to things. Little communities where you have your townhomes within walking distance with your fur baby or kids to go shopping or eating or anything in right off Indian Lake over there. So and it's ever changing. So with so much to do, you would never want to leave this area. Like I said, a lot of people they live there and they do everything there. And it does have Hendersonville Hospital. If you need that as well, that's where I actually gave birth to our son back now. He just had his birthday and turned 29. So Hendersonville is the largest city in Sumner County on Old Hickory Lake. It was home to country music singers such as Johnny and June Carter Cash. So for whom the city's main road, Johnny Cash Parkway, was named after. Also, Conway Twitty's home was turned into what is now Trinity Music City. So, again, we've got Drake's Creek Marina, Creekwood Marina, Anchor High Marina. Two of them have dry storage. One does not. And Anchor High, you can eat on the water. That is a cool thing to do. Even if you don't want to go by boat or don't have a boat, you can drive by car, get there, go in and eat on the water. So, and it's so cool because there's turtles and ducks and things, and you get to see all the boats coming in and out, and if it's dark, you get to see all the lights and stuff. But some of the popular, there's a lot of popular neighborhoods in Hendersonville too. So there is Bluegrass, also golf courses. You got Bluegrass Yacht and Country Club. We were members there for years. And then you've got Country Hills Golf Course, which is down Saundersville Road as well. Many neighborhoods around there to where you can, be in both golf courses or ride on your golf cart to them. So some of the popular neighborhoods in Hendersonville, you got Blue Ridge subdivision right next door to Bluegrass Yacht and Country Club. Many times when we were in there eating, you would see them pull up by a golf cart, and if they lived in Blue Ridge or around that area, then and their house was close, they could get on the golf cart and come through the back way and go there. So that one's a popular neighborhood. You got Lakeside Park, which sits in the westernmost part of the peninsula, extending out to Old Hickory Lake, south of downtown. It's an entirely residential community, comprised of the area south of Luna Lane, between Walton's Ferry Road and Saunders Ferry Road. I've sold homes in there. My clients love it in there because they can just go right down Saunders Ferry Road. You can eat. I think there's Dos Margaritas not far, but Moby Dickey's is a place on Saunders Ferry Road that a lot of people love and enjoy. It's got seafood. It's on the water, but you drive up to it. I don't think when we were on our boat it was safe to go in that little area to even park the boat and go in because the water is a little bit shallow in that area. So a lot of people love it at Moby Dickey's though, and it's an ideal community for those looking to enjoy a lake, as water access is just blocks away if you live on either side of the Saunders Ferry Road and Walton's Ferry Road go into each other. So there's many roads in the middle, so you can go through and be over to the areas within no time. So there's little through traffic coming through there unless you live there, going to Lakeside Park. So it feels kind of secluded back there. So I've sold a lot of townhomes on Saunders Ferry Road as well, and where you can come out and you can actually see the water. So there's a lot of those as well down Saunders Ferry Road. So a lot of people like that area as well. You've got the Hendersonville schools over on that side where you got Nanny Berry Elementary. A lot of my clients love that. Just Walton's Ferry, you've got Hendersonville High School on that side. And then another community is Windcrest. This also is an excellent area to be in if you want to go to the streets of Indian Lake, be near a local farmer's market, other community events, and the movie theater not far. So you just go right up Saundersville Road and go there. In addition, it's an excellent neighborhood for golfers because you'll be near Country Hills Golf Course over there. And there is a Long Hollow Golf Course, but it's further down. And that would be Gallatin. So I'll do more things on Gallatin as well and different cities to give you kind of what to do in different areas. And down Saundersville Road, you also have Winston Hills. That's a big community as well. Lakefront living is, what a lot of people love. And there are a lot of beautiful lakefront homes. There are homes that maybe need to be gutted and redone because no one has done that since they owned it in the 60s or 50s or whatever. So we find a lot of people buy them and gut them, redo them, or they tear them down altogether because they just bought it for the lakefront property because they love the land. And that's what they want. They want a lakefront property to have their dock and be able to, just have their boat right there at their home. So that is just a neat thing to have your home on the lake as well. So a lot of lake homes, people either want that or they don't, because there's good, the bad, and the ugly about owning a lake home. But, so you do have to deal with the Corps of Engineer, and the Corps of Engineers on that, and if you're buying there, have an agent that knows about lakefront properties and the ins and outs. I do, so I'd be able to help you there. And a little bit more, I guess, about Hendersonville. When I was growing up, I actually graduated from Beach High School. Now, that's on the other side, not the lake side of Hendersonville, but you can be on the lake in no time anyway. A lot of my clients down in Hendersonville to Goullettsville, because two cities there share the beach school district. And when I have homes that I have put on the market in that area, they go pretty fast. Long Hollow Pike is a thoroughfare that goes through from Gilletsville, Hendersonville, Gallatin, and on down. And so from that, the other school district is Station Camp. So there's 3 main school districts, and then you've got Merle Hyde Magnet School, which is K through 12. And then, let's see, Pope John Paul Christian school, private school. Pope John Paul private school is in Hendersonville. It's almost to Gilletsville on that side. So you have that. But like I said, in Hendersonville, you can work. You can work from home if you want to. You can play, shop. There's all the shops. You have the Indian Lake area that has pretty much all the food places that you need for shopping. You got Sam's, and now we've got Costco. Costco's on the side where on down. If you're going up 386, you'll get off at Costco on the next exit up. It's near Hendersonville Hospital over there, and there is some shopping in that area as well. When we lost our home 8 years ago to the fire, we lived on New Shackle Island in a beautiful neighborhood there in a corporate rental, so we could just go grocery shopping and eating and stuff and be there within 5 minutes, basically, if that. And so we loved it there, but it was a neighborhood where we could walk all the time and do all of that. And the homes are really nice in there too. But we ended up moving to more of a rural area, which we love, and have 2.5 acres, and you can walk even on our street, which we do. We have neighborhood walks and stuff with the neighbors. But there are so many neighborhoods. If you're looking for more of the city where you can walk to things, you have that available. If you want a little bit more land, you get that. You want lake, you get that. So there's many opportunities for families to, whether you have children or you don't, to live in Hendersonville and be there, be in Hendersonville in 5, 10, 15 minutes, depending on what side of Hendersonville you're on, to shop, eat, work, and play. So there's parks in Hendersonville to go have fun. You can do volleyball. There are tennis courts. Now you get that at some of your country clubs and stuff, but those are private membership only type things. So there's just so much to do in Hendersonville, so much to do. So when we go as a family to do anything, it's Gallatin or Hendersonville. Gallatin's closer to us. It depends on what we're doing. But other than that, we go to Hendersonville for everything else that we do. So a lot of people, the draw now is Costco. So we've been waiting on that for a long time, and we knew it was coming, just didn't know when. So finally in November, I think it was November 15th or something, is when they open. So now we finally have that. But you got every kind of restaurant you can think of in Hendersonville, and some mom and pop places as well. Like I said, Moby Dickey's is a good one down Saunders Ferry. There's pizza places. You've got your Carrabbases and your all of your different ones, your Cracker Barrel, Chop House. We love Chop House usually. And Jonathan's Grill. You've got Texas Roadhouse. So many things. So, and then you have your fast food places. We don't eat fast food, don't like fast food much, so we try not to go to those. We like, if we can eat out, if we do eat out, it's more on the healthier side of stuff, or as healthy as you can get when you eat out. You know how that goes. So we prefer to eat at home mostly and buy the food. And with the way the economy is, it's much better to do that these days than to eat out all the time. But you kind of get sick of doing that when you've done it for years. So it's healthier. I've actually lost like 30 pounds since we stopped eating out so much, which is great. But you can't go wrong with moving to Hendersonville. If you need to know anything about Hendersonville, you can always contact me. You can comment below. But a lot of my clients that move from out of state, not just California, but other areas too, they really do end up, that's where they want to be because they can be there. And some need to be in Music Row for work, or go there at least once or twice a week, or go downtown, or some have kids with medical issues that need Vanderbilt, but they don't necessarily want to live in Nashville or be there, so they like to be within 45 minutes of there. So Hendersonville is about 30 minutes from Nashville, so you just hit Vietnam Veterans Boulevard on 386 and over to 65 and head on up to Nashville. So so now traffic is heavy at times, so you need to pick your battles there and when you want to go in and out of Nashville. But that's par for the course. We have so many people moving here daily, so you're going to have more traffic in Hendersonville. Since people have moved there, there is more traffic. I guess that is probably the one negative. When we thought we wanted to move to Hendersonville, and we're looking years ago before we got fiber internet, that's the only reason why we were wanting to move, because we didn't have good internet, and we thought it was going to take a while. But we went to a barber shop and for the boys, and boys meaning my hubby and son, and we saw one of the people from Cumberland Electric saying that if you just hold on, within about a year or two in your area, I'm just going to say, you're probably going to have fiber internet. And we do. We're glad we stayed the course and stayed we love our home, our neighborhood, our neighbors. We love the area, and we can be places within max 25 minutes away. So usually 12 minutes to 25 minutes be wherever we need to be, that we do on a daily basis too. So we decided not to move to Hendersonville. Now your homes are going to be, if you took our home and our 2.5 acres, which is in the $900,000 range in Portland, then you might move it to Hendersonville. The same exact home might be $1.5 million there. Could be more depending on where you put it. You're going to, home values are different there. So I am getting a phone call, but I'm going to stay the course on the video today, and I will check my voicemail here in a minute. But Hendersonville, it being the city by the lake, is a wonderful place to move to and raise a family. And your schools, I've had some that they want to do more sports, so for one reason or another they've went to little coffee shops, and people have given them the inside scoop on which school system to be in, and they chose the Hendersonville High School area, a lake home over there, and for the sports and stuff on that side. But there's sports in Station Camp and Beach High School. Now, I graduated from Beach High School in 1990, so I'm giving my age there. I don't care. I'm blessed to live every day and be here another day with my family. So so graduated there in 1990 from Beach. I loved it. People love Beach, or they love Station Camp, or they love Hendersonville. So you've got 3 areas to choose from, and different communities in each one to choose from. And just because you choose the Hendersonville schools over on that side where Nanny Berry and all that, doesn't mean you have to live on the lake, but you have you're within 5-10 minutes of the lake. So, but you do have the option of lake homes on that side. And then on the other side, you have different communities that you might like better over in the Beach School District or the Station Camp going towards the Gallatin side, up Long Hollow Pike. So many areas. Somerset Downs, I've sold in there. Somerset Downs is a community. In the front there's horses and really pretty area for you to take photos and stuff, and you know, people love it in there. It's a tight-knit community. They do a lot of decorations at different holidays, and we have a lot of those type of communities. So that's what a little bit about Hendersonville today. I don't want to keep boring you to death, but hopefully it gave you insight on the area. So if you are thinking about moving here, this might be one of the areas that you explore. You know, you can always contact me, and I can meet with you and get the ball rolling here. If you are out of state, just, you know, I have sold a lot of homes out of state where they have not seen it, or they've flown in for just a weekend or two. But I have technology that I can go in and, you know, have you there basically on a video, or do a 360 walkthrough tour and send it to you. I have different options to where you can feel like you're here enough to make a decision on a home, and then, you know, if you can fly in, that would be wonderful, and we can go around and look at homes while you're in. So again, that's Hendersonville, Tennessee for you. And any questions, you can always comment below, or you reach out to me. And if you like my videos, please like and subscribe and share with your friends. And I will see you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.